I want to do a little get ready with me today. I am getting ready just for the day. I'm gonna go work out, probably go to the pool, and just hang out today. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit about about my past week, because it was not an easy week by any means. I did this 369 cleanse, and this cleanse really brought up a lot of stuff for me. It's supposed to be like a spiritual cleanse, and like you're supposed to cleanse your liver and all these things. The guy who put together the cleanse is called the medical medium. So he is known for like speaking with the spiritual world to get answers for like medical issues in modern day. So I did this cleanse. In the first few days, I could just tell, like on the first day, I was like off. I had a really I just didn't feel myself. I'm gonna start getting ready here because I gotta go. But I just didn't feel like myself. I knew something was wrong. I felt like, I don't know, honestly, I had to call in work that day too, because I just did not feel right. Like something was off. I just wasn't myself. So that was the first day. The second day, I felt a little bit better, but still was not 100%. Like I called in work that day too. And honestly, I just rested. It was a really weird experience. Second day, the third day, Wednesday, look what happened. Honestly, I can't. I started having like really weird experiences. Like, let me see if this stays on. Like my body started to hurt, like my joints started to hurt. Where I broke my hand when I was younger started to hurt. In this cleanse, in the book, he says that it's going to bring up stuff that may have been there or may be hiding, but it's nothing new. So all of this started happening Wednesday. I was like that day, no, that was Thursday. But Wednesday, I was just still not myself. I just still didn't feel good. Like something was different. So anyways, but I was losing weight, and I haven't had weight loss in like 2 years. I gained some weight when my brother passed away because of stress, and I wasn't able to lose it after that. So I've been trying. I work out consistently. And I have a fairly healthy diet. So when I learned about this cleanse, I'm like, I'm just gonna give it a shot, and see what happens. And I started to lose weight, and it was the first time in a long time. So I was so excited. I'm like, hell yeah. This is the first time, this keeps going off. This is the first time I've lost weight in a while. So it felt good. I felt like I was starting to make progress. And basically what this cleanse is you literally just eat whole vegetables, steamed vegetables, really. Steamed vegetables, fruits. You have smoothies with a lot of dragon fruit and blueberries and bananas. I didn't like any of the meals, honestly, if I'm being honest. The food was disgusting. And I don't like cooking for myself. I like to save time in that aspect in my life. So I get my meals pre-made. It's really hard to do using the camera as a mirror, but whatever. So I usually get my meals pre-made. So having to cook again was really difficult for me. I just don't like it. I'm just someone that would rather not fucking cook. So those were the first 3 days. And the first 3 days is really just setting yourself up for this cleanse. It's not even cleansing your body yet. So the first 3 days is kind of like you're less restrictive. You can eat things that you normally would, but without like the, he calls it the, what is it? maybe like the trigger foods or something along those lines. So it's like gluten, dairy, soy, nuts, which I thought was weird. The things that we all know that we shouldn't be eating, but we do eat because it's good. Preservatives. I can't say that while I'm doing this. So the first 3 days is a little less restrictive. So after the first 3 days, I felt good Thursday. My fiance is gone. He travels for work, so he's gone now. So Thursday, I just felt really... So let me start back here. So Wednesday night, I was like, I'm not feeling great. Like, I'm going to do a self-care night. I was going to do a face mask and a hair mask, and all this stuff. And I was just going to relax and read my book. And I had this whole night planned. I was going to drink some tea and just like relax. And I was so excited for it. And I get in the shower and I start so every time I shower, I do a breast exam, because breast cancer runs in my family. And it's just something that I do, that I've always done, because if anything does pop up, at least I know it's within a week, so I would be good, is my thought, right? So Wednesday night, I'm doing my normal breast exam, and I found a lump, and I like froze. I couldn't really move from there, and my first thought was my fiance. I had to call him. Second thought was my mom. And the third thought, which I thought was really weird and surprised me, is that I have way too much to tell the world for this to be the worst case scenario. And I thought it was honestly, when I thought that thought, I'm like, wow, that was fucking weird. Why did I think that? But then I also remember, like, there's so much that I want to put out there, and there's so much that I want to say, and so many lives that I want to help, because I feel like I am put here to do that. It was just a really weird experience, to be that scared of not the worst case scenario, but not putting out what I'm meant to put out. And that was a scary thought. And like an update on all of that, like, I went to the doctor and he felt, the lump, and he's not too concerned, but he also wants me to do like a mammogram and all of that stuff. So I'm praying everything is okay. I feel like in my heart, I feel like I'm fine. I feel like I'm okay, but it is a scary thing, and this is a gentle reminder to all the women out there to do your breast exams, because things can change, and if you're on top of it, then you know when something's wrong or off. So that was Wednesday. I went to the doctor on Thursday, and Thursday I was just so mentally drained at that point. I had been crying for 12 hours. Why does this light keep turning off? I've been crying for like 12 hours, and it was just a really weird experience to have to go through, to think that life is short and things happen and we have no control over that. And sorry about that. I keep having iPhone storage issues, and it's starting to piss me off. But anyways, yeah, you have control over the things that you do every single day, and you are doing the world a disjustice if you are not going towards what you feel like you're here to do. So everyone, I believe, has a small sense of what they should be doing in this lifetime. Everyone kind of knows what they want to do for a living. I know it's the fun thing to do, like, I don't know what I want to do, and it's just an excuse to be lazy. And I find myself doing that all the fucking time, where I'm like, I don't know what I want to do for a living, and I'm like, yeah, you do, bitch. Just get to it. But what you can control in your life is the things that you do, the people that you impact, and the way you leave the earth when you leave it, if you want to leave it a better place. And I feel like that's everybody's purpose, is to leave the world a little bit better than they found it. And like I was saying, like you can never predict what's going to happen. You know, life is short, and honestly, anything can happen any single day. And if you're not doing what you feel like you're meant to be doing every single day, like I said, you're doing the world a disjustice. You were put here for a reason, and that reason, you know deep down what it is. So please do yourself and everybody around you the favor and do that thing. Because the more you do the thing that you're supposed to be here, the more joy and happiness you'll find. And the more good energy you'll put into the universe, and the more of that will come back to you, and the more you can give. So the world as we know it is not in the best place, but I am someone that believes that with all good comes bad. So I genuinely believe we're on the cusp of some really good things happening for us, and a more peaceful world. That's what I believe. But if you aren't doing your part for that, then shame on you. Because everybody, like I said, at some extent knows what they're supposed to be doing. And you need to follow that with everything that you have, so that you can do everything that you can to make the world a better place. So that's what I believe. But just having that experience, you know, on Wednesday, and having that thought, you know, really kicked my ass into gear. Like, I need to start doing more too. And I think we can all do more than what we're actually doing. I think it's today's society, we're lazy by nature, so it's a lot easier to say we don't know what we're doing, or try to do a get-rich-quick scheme, and it doesn't turn out, and then we blame the world, and then we're in victim mentality, and the more you put out of that, the more you'll get back. So might as well just try to do the best that you can, and I promise you, your life will change. So anyways, that was Wednesday. Thursday was still not feeling good. It was a very emotional day for me. Friday, still the same, not feeling great. Friday, I decided that I was done with the cleanse. This was on day 6. I said, I'm done. I cannot do this. I had a headache almost every single day. I still do. I cannot kick this headache, and it's been driving me nuts. So Friday, I decided I was done. On Saturday, I would just do the cleanse part, like the juicing part, and then I'll be done. So that was Friday. Saturday came around, and I started to do the juice part. Friday, I also got really sick. I got nauseous. I was dizzy. I felt weak. I felt like I had the flu, but I didn't. So it was really interesting. So Saturday came around, and I started to do the juicing, which all you can do on that day is just juice and water. So I was doing my juice, and halfway through my day, I started to feel weird again, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm honestly done. I went through so much this week, I need to be done. So I had food, and then I had some pasta, gluten-free pasta. I'm trying to follow the no-no list as best as possible, but I was just done. So today was the first day that I ate normally. So I mean, I feel okay. Like I said, I still have a headache, and it's just a really weird experience. I know this is supposed to be a cleanse for your liver, and it's supposed to be a more of a spiritual experience than anything, because the guy said he got this information from the spiritual world that told him how to heal humans. Believe it or not, I don't know, but I know that I started to lose weight, which I haven't been able to in years, and My eczema underneath my arm went away for a little bit, and that hasn't gone away in years. So there's something to this. I don't know if I feel like crap because I just didn't finish and I didn't, maybe I cut myself short, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do it again in a few months and try to do the whole 9 days, but it is a very difficult cleanse. I don't think it's sustainable long term. I think I learned a lot from it, and I think I'm going to try to cut back on dairy and try to cut back on like gluten and things that aren't really good for us, and see what happens, and maybe I can start to release the weight. But that was my experience. My mom and aunt did it with me. It's my aunt's 4th time doing it, and she loves it every time. She's had great experiences. My mom ended up getting really sick too, but like physically sick. So I kind of lucked out in that. But, I think everybody has a different experience. I think it's different for everybody because everyone has something different they need to heal. I'll definitely do it again in the future, I think, but now that I know how it is, I'll be able to prepare more, I think. And this is also like the holiday weekend, so like there's a lot of temptation and a lot of things going on, so like my mind wasn't really right for it, I think, for my first time. So I guess we'll see in the future how it goes. I'm glad I did it. I feel better that I've lost some weight. What in the shit is happening? I'm starting to feel a little bit more like myself again. It's been a really difficult battle for me with this weight, and I think it comes down to having to just be honest with myself and nourish my body better and work out more, and stop, settling for, I did enough today. Like, maybe I didn't. Maybe I could do more, and maybe I could eat better, and maybe, all these things, maybe I'm just settling because it's easier. But like I said, when you settle, you are in a restrictive mindset, and you get things in your life that are going to restrict you from the life that you deserve and you truly are meant to have. So I just gotta switch my mindset to be different and more abundant, and just believe that I can lose this weight and do the things that I know I'm supposed to be doing. So I'll post more about that, honestly, because I feel like it's very not talked about a lot, because I have been really in shape, and I was bigger, and then I was really in shape, and then I gained it back. So I feel like that's not discussed a lot about, the struggle of maintaining and just the journey of trying to love your body the best that you can when you fluctuate like that, because there's a lot of shame, I feel like, that goes into that, and you start to have like not the best feelings towards your body because it feels like it's betraying you. But realistically, like, you are the creator of your story. So if you want to lose weight, then you have to do the things that you need to do, that you need to do. And I know I need to do these things, but it is the struggle of having a healthy mindset and healthy relationship around all of it. I don't know if this cleanse helped me. I think maybe it gave me some more tools, but I think if anything, it may have guided me in the direction of being way too restrictive. So I think I would have to get my mindset right before I try it again. But who knows? I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'm gonna finish up here and I will check back in a second. Okay, so I finished up my makeup off camera. I also did my hair really quick. But that is just a little get ready with me, talking about my week, my experience with the 369 cleanse. Let me know if you guys end up trying it. I be interested to see what your guys' experience is. So let me know. Other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.